Have y'all missed us? We've missed y'all, right, kids? We missed them? Okay. So since we have missed them, what we're going to do is we're going to go live. But once we go live, we are going to be putting in the roast for dinner tonight. And after we put in the roast for dinner tonight, we are going to let it go ahead and cook. But we'll kind of sit and talk about some of the things that have been going on. Oh, please use side door. Well, where's the side door? Charity, go out and walk that way and see if you see a side door. Because, child, it's been some things, son. It's been some things. Things have been thinging, you know. And again, bygones are bygones. But one of the things that I did say to my cousin, whom I love very dearly, is that we just gonna have to, you know, I unfortunately, he's not gonna be able to keep staying with me. Because for me personally, now it's a trust issue. And yes, the door is down there. See if it's open and ask them for a schedule. Sorry, we trying to get the schedule. A schedule. Because I love him, and I've always, like, you know, when we do family vacations with the extended family, like we went to Atlanta and all that kind of stuff, and have Thanksgiving get-togethers and stuff, I always include him because I love him and he is family. But I feel like now it's a trust issue. And I felt bad in telling him that I would prefer that he's gonna have to move, because I was telling him, look, you know, since you and your grandmother have healed ways, you know, just go back to her. And he was like, no, because she's da-da-da, she's tripping, and she's... But I say, but that is the confusion you chose to put me in the middle of after I said I don't want to be bothered. So anyhow, since then, but I didn't make that the issue. What I said to him was, my whole goal in letting you stay was to help you get ahead in life. Help you want to go to college, help you get registered, help you explore the military as an option, help you get a higher paying job, full-time work, things like that. And I have tried. The man at the sheriff's office told him they needed people at the courthouse to apply. Didn't do it. I set him up for his appointment to get his meningitis shot for school. Went and got it. Took him up to the college 3-4 times. Never bothered to register. You know, and like I said to him, I can't want it for you. You have to want it for yourself. Because this is not a forever stop. Y'all, look here, for y'all clowning on my line, and leave my line alone. Betty Gal, she drive real good, so don't mind the cosmetic issues. We all got imperfections. So anyhow, I told him that that's the thing that I needed to know. Okay, well then come on, get in the car. If they're not answering, they ain't there. So, but I told him that, you know, in life, you have to try to stand on your own 2 feet. Even if you ever fall and you need to go back home, it's okay, but you need to at least get out there and try. So that way you know that, because it's that trying that builds a desire to do better. Like for me, I used to work in the laundry at the Marriott, and to rent a duplex that's supposed to be a 1-bedroom, but it was barely a 1-bedroom, more like an efficiency. But guess what? It made me go for higher pay. It made me continue my education, and it made me want to do better. So it's things like that that push you to move forward and to have better in life. So I told him the thing of it is you've never been in a position where you had to have more for you to want to have more. So for me, I want you to get out there. I want you to experience life. I want you to understand what it's like to be totally responsible for your rent and your lights and your Wi-Fi and your this, that, and the other. So then you can have an understanding, because at this point in life, he's always been kept, so he has no idea what it takes. And then too, to be in somebody else's house and you gaslighting them like you not speaking. Hello, you in my space, I'm not in yours. And I didn't offend you, you know what I mean? What was done to me. So how is it that you lay up in my house and walk around my house and avoid me like I'm your problem. So, but I didn't say it in that manner because again, I love him and I don't want it to be, I don't want him to ever need in life and not reach out to me. But at this point, things have got to change because I'm uncomfortable in my own home. I'm uncomfortable in my own space. And like I said, it's become a trust issue. And although the love is there, the love will never stop. I just can't. I can't. At least not right now. I cannot. Like, I need you to try. And with that being said, your girl put in some surveillance, right? So one day, my brother say, girl, you like a kid in the candy store with that thing. You just steady watching it. Because I ain't gonna contribute to the groceries, decided that he was going to, how I want to put this, decided that he, I'm buying my own, I don't want to put it into the house groceries, okay? So I'm not dumb. I knew that once I was putting the, putting the food on, leaving the food on the stove, it wasn't always there when I, when came back down or whatever. And the kids can have seconds, but they always say, hey, I want more. So I took the food and I set it inside the oven, set the whole pan inside the oven. This was before it was known that I'm surveilling, So I'm watching old boy open my oven and reaching in, picking the meat out the pan. Charity, that was you I sent downstairs that day and he was with that oven open, right?
Mm-hmm.
So because I could see him and he didn't realize I was surveilling, I told Charity, I said, go downstairs and give me such and such, so she could startle him, because normally he listens to hear somebody reach the stairs and hurry up and shut it. So Charity, but she quit and she ran into him right there at the stove. So then that was that one incident. So then another, matter of fact, it was night before last it happened. I was telling my brother, I said, look, I changed the Wi-Fi. So I'm trying to watch my TV and my phone, and it's just,
Mama.
I call it dialing. You get the little circle.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't understand. AT&T better than this, so they having trouble. What's happening? And so I'm asking Daniel. Daniel like, yeah, my game was doing this. I don't know what's going on. And then old boy's downstairs, phone going on the movie, game going, just enjoying it up. Don't pitch in on it now, enjoying it up. So I say, you know what, I'm gonna call AT&T tomorrow. So I changed the Wi-Fi password. Isaac, yes, baby.
Mm-hmm.
No, son, everybody else is waiting to eat their plate when they get home. I gave you yours so you would quit fussing and complaining. Sit on back and wait. Sit on back and wait. We're not gonna do that. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Sit on back up on that seat and wait. Now you're 12 years old. You're too big for that. So anyhow, excuse me. So anyhow, I changed the Wi-Fi password. Now I put it on one of the TVs downstairs because the kids watch. Just where they like to do their dancing and this, that, and the other. Now he don't want to ask me for it because he already know what has happened, right? So what he does is he waits till late in the night. When I say late in the night, I mean like it's 1 something in the morning. This is after I done told him at the minute, hey, cut them lights out. You got most of the lights downstairs on, baby. Everybody is sleeping. I got to pay for that electricity. Shut them lights off. So, which is another issue in itself. He stays up all night. My lights is burning. But anyhow, so almost 2 o'clock in the morning, I see the glare of the TV downstairs on the camera. What is he doing? Flicking through the settings, trying to get the Wi-Fi password off the TV, but I had put it where it's hidden. And I don't know if there's a way around it or trying to find a way around, but he's just steady flicking. So much so that I started tipping down the stairs so he don't hear me till I'm halfway down the stairs. And then he come peep and I ran right into him. I said, what are you doing? Oh, my phone is going slow, so I need the Wi-Fi. I said, no, I changed it intentionally because my stuff was going slow and I'm the one that's paying for it. Well, I just need it, and I say, but then you're going to need to buy it because I changed the password intentionally. Are you trying to get it off of my TV? Well, I was just trying to see if I could use it to make my stuff go faster. I said, no, if you buy it.